Hi, everybody. It's Mlb. Welcome to the show.
So 2 down. Anthony Ace now at the plate. Foul ball there. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. I'm sure off the bat the pitcher thought the swing was too early and that one was gonna bend foul. But with it being just barely fair, the feeling on the mound is a lot of frustration. Gotta flush it and get back to work. Tied up here early in the ball game. Hard ground ball, base hit, coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas, top of the 4th inning. That one hit to right, this one carrying. Hauls it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. At the plate, Anthony Ace. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Ace, he's already gone yard in this game. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Comes up empty, strike 2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. On the ground, this should do it. To first, picked out of the dirt, ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. So 2 down, and now the DH, Anthony Ace, went deep in last night's ball game. 0-1. The pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase.
That's a ball.
And the count 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. This pitch misses. Now 2-2. Got him looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas. Top of the 4th inning. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to first for the out.
Now batter, the third baseman.
1 out and the base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. McConnell on the move to the right. Snags it for the 2nd out. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Anthony Ace. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cody Hosey.
Looking good, no one better up there. Here you go.
Step off, throw to first. Just back in. Oh, close play. Next one's popped in the air into right. Squires. There's 1 down. And now the right fielder. Fly ball to right. That's out number 2. Two outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Griffin Lockwood Powell. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batter, second baseman.
Jainer Fernandez will hit next. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. Cox is just 1 strike away. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they cut the lead to 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. This next at bat is going to be... This one hit to second might be it. And that's the ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the... Anthony Ace with another opportunity to put his... So 2 down. Anthony Ace, the next to hit.
Yep, that ball went out. Yeah!
Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Swing and a high fly to left. Hernandez in position. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Diego Hernandez. Popped up, and that goes foul. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Sirota should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Giuliano Allende. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
Close, but called a ball. That one in the air to center field. Sirota on the way over. Got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third.
So up next, Cale Emshoff. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. Fastball for a strike. And that extends the inning. Next up for the Naturals, Brian O'Keefe. And that's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, late cut there. I have to say, he's got a live arm out there so far. Attacking the zone and doing it with good velocity, too. Here it comes. That one missed. Liner snagged it first. An inning in the books. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Trevor Werner.
1-0.
Werner batting 5th today, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Peyton Wilson. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch fouled away. Here's the 1-2 offering. In the air to left. And that'll get down for a hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
First and second, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Gonzalez. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Grounder on the right side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cam Devaney.
Counts 1-0. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Lifted in the air to left.
Oh, I got it.
And there's 1 away. Back to the top of the order here. Now the left fielder, Diego Hernandez. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
1 out and the base is empty. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Uh-oh, that's the wrong base. It goes to 3rd. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. And now the center fielder, Giuliano Allende. Outfield pretty shallow here. Nice stop. Uh-oh, throw's going to 3rd. And of course, everybody's gonna be safe. Yikes. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Cale Emshoff. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. In the air, along the left field line. And it falls. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Runner safe. A run comes in on the play. First and second with one away. And here's the catcher, Brian O'Keefe. 0 for 1 so far. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Fights it off, we'll see another. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here in the back end of the third inning. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stepping in, Trevor Werner. Base hit, right field. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. It's 2-0. So 2 on and 2 out. Peyton Wilson digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to pick it up. Whips it to first in time. That ends the inning. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas. Top of the fourth inning. Missed inside with the curveball. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Here comes the 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 1 gone leading off the fourth. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Back here in Springdale, Arkansas, bottom 4. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Brian Gonzalez now at the plate. Hit into a double play the first time around. And this one lifted to left. Pretty deep. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Cam Devaney. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Good job to fight that one off. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors. Bottom of the fifth here in Springdale, Arkansas. And here is Diego Hernandez. Hernandez stands at 6 foot even, 185 pounds. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late swing fouled to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And 1 and 2. What a take with 2 strikes. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Gets a piece, stays alive. 1 and 2, here's the pitch. On a line for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Noah Davis. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. Ace, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. We're in the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Anthony Ace. Brady,
Ball,
6'1" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider. Strike
Hey!
1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. That's some
One ball,
great arm
2
action
strikes.
from him to sell the changeup. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Set down on strikes. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Kendall George getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 so far. He's flied out twice and also grounded out and struck out. And that ends the ball game with the tying run left stranded at second base. Ace didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. Not his best work on the mound, but he did enough. So 2 down. Digging in for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. That one pushed foul. Chases a high fastball there. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Way
ball,
outside.
2
Ball
strikes.
1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. So digging in, Anthony Ace. First at bat was a strikeout.
Right here. Here you go.
A little bit high. And that is ball 1. With
Ball
his
1, no
teammates
strike.
driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up
1
and in
ball,
on
1
his
strike.
hand so he can't extend for more power.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
Ball
misses.
3.
And ball
Nope,
4.
that's
2
ball 4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Cody Hosey.
Clutch up for us.
3-2 now. Up the middle. Pulls it in. 2 away. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. And the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Austin Barnes will hit next.
Looking good.
Weak liner to first, and that's hauled in for the out. As they escape the... And now, Anthony Ace.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Hey! All 1's the count.
Gets the call. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's
1
ball
ball,
1.
2
What
strikes.
discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. And there's a base hit. Round second headed for third. Runners at the corners now, nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise them. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out. It would have been nice to have 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out, but he got caught trying to swipe second, and now the calculus changes. You have to make sure you get this runner in from third. So 2 down. Now a chance for Anthony Ace. 1 for 2.
Oh and 1.
Up the middle. Handles. And just beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. 2 away and a runner at first. Cody Hosey, the next to hit.
No one's better up there, kid.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first. Out! What a play! It doesn't come much closer than that. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. That one
That's
misses,
outside.
and that's ball 1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a miss. Ugly cut right there.
2 balls,
After
1
tying him
strike.
up like that, this pitcher is in control. Cox is just 1 strike away. That one is foul. We'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. And a curve misses outside. With the tying run lurking on deck, he has to throw a strike here. Can't give up the walk. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And this game is over. I think he may find a way. Anthony Ace, a rising star. So 2 down. Digging in for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. Popped up, Arroyo. A blink and you'll miss it inning. 3 outs on 3. Welcome back. The Drillers at the dish in the bottom of inning number 4. Anthony Ace digs in now. Chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Close, doesn't get the call. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Got the strikeout looking. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Digging in for the Travelers, Nick Dunn.
Let's go, Kyle.
Grounder to third, Posey. Fires to second for 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. So 2 down. Next to bat for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Slider misses away. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. 2 away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Cody Hosey. Here it comes. Runner on the go. In the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. And ball 4. 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. And now the right fielder. Now this is lifted to center. Hauls it in on the run. Inning over. On base. Still no score. 2 away. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
A swing and a miss. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Foul ball there.
One ball.
This one's in the dirt, and the runner will hold. One-two pitch.
Ball 2.
After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Struck out looking. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 outs, runner on first base. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline. On the ground, this should do it. And that is the ball game. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Now it's the right fielder, Blake Rambush. Now here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead.
He's safe.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Anthony Ace, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Runner at first, one away.
Ball one.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And it's strike two. Slider, slider,
One ball,
slider.
two
I'm
strikes.
sensing a trend here. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Welcome back. The Drillers at the dish in the bottom of inning number 4. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now at the plate,
Now
Cody
batting,
Hosey.
third baseman, Cody Hosey.
One ball,
good.
one
No
strike.
better up
Here's
there.
the
There you
pitch.
2 balls.
In
one
the dirt,
strike.
but blocked. And the runner stays put. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tying run is at first. Fly ball out to center. Glides in towards the infield. Hauls it in for the out. And now, the right fielder, number 5.
Hey, Big Mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field. Makes the grab on the run. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the
Now
pitch
batting,
away and earned the fly out.
Yager.
2 outs, runner on first base. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Janer Fernandez.
Hey, keep it going, clutch up for us.
And ball 4,
Ball.
2 aboard.
Take your base.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. So digging in, Mike Sirota. And there's a hit. Runner around third. But now he stops and hustles back to third base. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Kendall George will hit next.
Need you right here.
And the 1-1. Fly ball, right field. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Next to bat for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Fajardo in position. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. He came to the plate with a chance to put him ahead, but he went down looking.
Anthony
1 down. Ace, the next to hit. Bash down the right side, but foul. Dances
1
out of the
ball, 1
way.
strike.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. And the count 1-2. job to fight that one off. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Kicks and delivers.
Nope, outside.
In the air to left center. That one down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the dish. The Drillers with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Castagna throws to first, dives back in safely. Two 1 pitch coming. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now, a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing. And the tying run at second, and that'll load the bases.
Now batting, the second
So
baseman,
up next, Jainer Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1.
He's out.
Out! The double play cuts down the potential tying run. So 2 down.
Now
Ace
batting,
getting
the
ready to
first
hit.
baseman,
1 for 3.
Ace.
And swing and miss. Didn't do a good enough job of
0-1.
timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Strike 2. Smart work on the mound.
0-2.
He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Bounce to first. This should do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. So digging in, Anthony Ace really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10.
Hey!
2 outs, bases empty.
Ball 1.
One pitch fouled away. Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. And now Anthony Ace. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. This pitch
Ball 1.
misses. Ball 1. They try to
2-0.
get a chase on a slider down and away. That one was way off the mark, and now he's behind 2-0. Time to show some finesse.
That's
Pitch
ball
misses. Ball 3. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. This one is labeled. And that's a base hit. In at second with a 1-out double. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
This one's in the dirt, and a fine job keeping it close right there. Next one's popped in the air into right. Rambush brings it in for the out. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. One out and the base is empty. Ace, 1 for 2. Swings at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Got him looking. Now 2 out. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. Swing and a miss. On a cold night like this,
0-1.
every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Miss off the plate. Ball 1. To the right side, Polkovich. And they get the leadoff batter in the 10th. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next to hit, Jainer Fernandez. Line drive for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. And once again, we are tied. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Ace in the box now, takes strike 1. A frozen rope. And on its way, inning number 13. On to the bottom half of the 13th. Now the third baseman, Cody Hosey. Gott checks the runner and back in safely. Next one's popped in the air into right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Winning run stands at second. This pitch popped up. Fajardo. That's out number 2. At the plate, Austin Barnes. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no run. Winning run stands at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ball game. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely. Anthony Ace, a rising star, continues his... Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Anthony Ace. On the hill in this one, he's one of the highest ranked prospects in the Dodgers organization. A lot of excitement in LA for what he can bring in the future. Uh-oh, throw's going to third. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Arroyo. Really, there goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe.
That's a ball.
No
1-1.
outs and a runner on second. Hard hit for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Here's the throw, but it's offline. The run will score. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Great bat control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Hope.
Relay two.
And there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hogan Windish. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball one. Runner at first, one away.
2-0.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Aye. 2-1.
To short, could be two. Over to second for one.
That's an out.
Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. Runner at second, one away. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Ace.
Drive 'em in. No
And you'd
one
have
right
to
here.
think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
0-1's the count.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and
0-1.
hot dog water. Top half of the second from Tulsa. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. And quickly one away in the second inning. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, number 27. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Fly to left.
Mine, mine, mine.
And there are 2 down. Victor Labrada digs in now. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Fly ball down the
Got it,
line.
got it.
Hope on the move towards the line. Makes the catch. Inning over. We move on to the third inning. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Yoiner Fajardo. Way
1-0.
high there. And that's ball one. Fajardo stands at 6 foot even, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican
Ball
Republic.
2.
And this one lifted to left.
Ball,
Ho
ball,
on the
ball,
move.
ball.
Makes the catch for the out. Next up for the Travs, Nick Raposo. Had the day off yesterday. High in the air, out to right. That's pretty deep. Pulls it down, 2 gone now. The lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Johnny Farmello.
Aye.
Fly ball out
That's
to left
mine,
field.
that's mine.
And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Tulsa ahead in this game, 3-1. As we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Anthony Ace. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. Way
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Good eye
That's
on
ball
that
2.
pitch. What a take with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Top of the fourth inning with the Travelers at the dish. Michael Arroyo now at the plate. Just off the
Outside, that's the
outside
ball.
edge, and it's 1-0. Late swing fouled it off. One pitch fouled away. 1-2 offering. Battling here, fouls it away. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Caden Polkovich.
That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty.
That's ball 2.
And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Does it have the distance? And that ball's out of here. That's a direct result of the pitcher falling behind 2-0. He may have been aiming a bit, trying to get back in the count, but he put one in a hittable
0-1.
location and paid for it. To the right side, and it kicks off the base. The tying run is aboard. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Dunn. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. The center fielder, the next to hit. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that is a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. He was all over that one. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a dives, but can't make the catch. And on the play, a run comes in to score. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go-ahead run on base. Digging in for the Travelers, Yoiner Fajardo. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right field. Sirota drifts towards it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They get 2. First and second, 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Missed
Ball.
inside with the
That's inside.
curveball. This to third, Fajardo. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. We're in the top half of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Nick Raposo.
Aye.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking
0-1's the
for.
count.
Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Ball, that pitch is up.
On the ground to the left, Young. To first.
Oh.
And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
The left fielder, number 25.
Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Johnny Farmello. Outfield pretty shallow here. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. And again on 0-2. Swings through it for the K. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Michael Arroyo getting ready to hit. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first. A swing and a miss chases way out of the zone. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Gets a piece there, will do it again. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Ball 1 there. That one out to right. Fair ball. So up next, Caden Polkovich. Already a homer for him in this one.
That's
Close, but ruled a ball. The Travelers, trailing by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So on to the top half of inning number 6, and now the first baseman, Hogan Windish. Windish goes 5'11", 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2022. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And now the DH, Nick Dunn. Lifted in the air to right center. And there's 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, number 27, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball. I got a ball.
2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swing lifted to left field. Hope drifting towards this one. And that's the 3rd out. Nobody on with 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fouled off to the right.
One and 1.
One out and the base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. Now the payoff pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Johnny Farmello.
Left fielder, Johnny Farmello.
And a soft liner to first, that's caught for the out. He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot. Anthony Ace is on a tear so far. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Ball.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. The pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Wanders out onto the grass to make the catch. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Anthony Ace digs in now. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. First pitch misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No one better.
Two balls,
This could
no
be
strikes.
the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Foul ball there. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He
2-2
reached
the count.
back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the
He's out.
2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they strand 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Anthony Ace will hit next.
Ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw off line, runner scores. It's 3-zip. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. And that one hit to first. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So a run on 1 hit. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Ace, 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one
Ball
missed.
1.
Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting.
Man on at first. Now it's the second baseman, Caden Polkovich. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's 1.
out.
A double play to end it. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day. Anthony Ace now at the plate, struggling to make contact lately. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Gotta stay back and track that
0-1.
left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it.
Ball 1.
Ground ball to third base. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back to the top of the order here. And now the DH, Jack Lopez. On the ground, right side, 4, 6. 3, double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit. 2 outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Ace. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
Ace handling the duties
Counts
at
1-0.
first. Just 21 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick. in 2024. Out to center. And that ends the inning. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next up for the Travs, Blake Rambush. 1-2 now. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big, and he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. This next at bat looms very large. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater. Here comes the 0-1. Grounds it to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
That's a ball. 1-0. Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there.
2-0.
That one misses, and the count is now 3-1. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Grounds this one up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly. Tough play on defense. Puts a bunt down. Nice stop. The throw to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the shortstop, Leonardo Rivas.
Leo Rivas.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one to first. Dives, but it's off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Next to hit, Anthony Ace. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Strike 2. The Drillers with the potential winning run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nick Raposo getting ready to hit. Kicks and delivers. Grounder on the right side, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Back to first, not in time. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Janer Fernandez. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. Anthony Ace looking to bounce back after struggling in the last. So 2 down. Next to bat for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it.
Ball 2.
2 outs, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down 1-2-3. We move on to the bottom. So digging in, Tommy Troy. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Runner scores, and they have the lead.
He's out.
Now the tag at second. 2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Anthony Ace. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Not close with that one. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. Now the 1-2 pitch. Close, but ruled a ball. Some control issues already in this one, and now he's not getting a call he's got to have. Tough break. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Ace. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. A swing and a miss. After tying him up like that, this pitcher is in control. Next one's fouled back. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Got the batter swinging. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. 1 down. Ace digs in now. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. 0-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, almost got the hitter. 1 out and the base is empty. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Incredible patience to take that one. You don't often see that at this level. This one is labeled. That's pretty far back. Bangs off the wall. Runner at first with 1 gone. And here is Cody Hosey. McGuff picks over, just got the hand in there safely. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. Lifted in the air to right center. Going back pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder. McGuff throws over, dives back in safely. And 1-2. Popped up. Kaiser. And that's the third out. One runner left aboard. 2 away and a runner at first. And now the center fielder, Mike Sirota. Hit to the left side. This should be it. Troy. That is the ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the... So 2 down. And now the DH, Anthony Ace. Really needs to start making more contact. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Could use some good contact here. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Big sigh of relief from the pitcher after he got away with that high curve. He'll want to bring that down as this game goes on. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That just misses. 1-2 the count. What a take with 2 strikes. Struck out looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Anthony Ace now at the plate. Went down on strikes the first time through. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. That one in for a strike, and it's 1-1. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Coming to the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. That is a bases clearing single, and it's 4-0.
Now batting.
1 away and a runner at first. Digging in for the Drillers, Cody Hosey. Here it comes. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, number 5. Throw over to the bag. Back in safely on the dive.
Hey, no one better. What's up right here?
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. And it gets by. And everybody's safe. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. So 1 gone with the bases loaded here. And now the first baseman, Griffin Luck. Line drive, and it's caught. Throw not in time, able to get back to avoid the double play. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Lays down a bunt. Play made. That ends the inning. So they move out in front. 1 away, and the bases are loaded here. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. Drove in 3 the last time up. Chance to do some more damage here. Foul ball there.
Ball inside. That's ball 2.
Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused. Off the mark there. Ball 3. The Drillers trying to break this game open. Top half of the 4th. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Count is full.
punches that one away with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch. Glove side, but it gets through. 1 run comes across. Now the second run scores, and it's now a 6-run lead. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. There's one.
Out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Anthony Ace. That one close, ruled a ball. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. That one in there, and it's 1-2. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Man on at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. And that one gets by the catcher. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounder to third. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw on the money. Nice play. Nice Brooks Robinson impression on that play. Dives to the left, stabs it, then gets up and makes the throw over to first. Outstanding. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Out. A double play to end it. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every. Anthony Ace is getting ready to go. So 2 down. Anthony Ace getting ready to hit. Coming off a big one yesterday. Knocked in 5 runs. And that's outside. Late on that fastball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Right side, and that's just foul. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Alvin Guzman. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Guzman, starting in center, 23 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Wines, here's the pitch. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Sirota. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Connor Kaiser. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. I'm a bit surprised he didn't swing at that fastball. He might have gotten locked up.
All 1.
And the count 1-2. Ground ball to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And now, Tommy Troy. Swing and a high fly to left. Pretty deep.
Relay.
Makes the grab. There's two gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Aramis Garcia. And he has struggled this year. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball to third base. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Hurley. Fouled off. He was late. Bash down the right side, but foul. Ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Battling here, fouls it away. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. It one-hops off the wall, might be trouble. That's a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position.
Nope, that's a ball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the... This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Scores with ease. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. Popped up. Gauthier under it. And there's one down. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Gino Groover. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Hey. 1-1.
Now a high fly ball to left center.
Take it.
Racing over to make the catch. Alvin Guzman, the next to hit. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Set down looking for the backwards K. They limit the... All set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Connor Kaiser. And here's the 0-2. Skies it to right field.
I got it.
And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Troy.
Hey.
Line drive for a base hit, right field. So one on now with one away. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Aramis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far. Now a fly ball to right center.
That's mine. That's mine.
Here we go.
Settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two down.
The right fielder, number 16.
Now at the dish, Jack Hurley. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Hey.
Troy leads off of first with 2 out. That one fouled off. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now here's the 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. 0-2 now. That's a base hit. Round second headed for third.
Relay, hit me, relay.
Coming to the plate.
Cut three.
Scores on that one. Nice job to drive in the run. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. So a runner aboard. The designated hitter will hit next. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation.
All ones the count.
Welcome back to Amarillo, top of the 4th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Moving through the
0-2
lineup
the
again,
count.
it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Welcome back. The Sod Poodles at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Counts 1-0.
Sim measures 6'1", 23 years old. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400 in the air along the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Strike 2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 1-2 now. Swing and a rocket. It's back. 1 away. Anderson Rojas digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush.
That ball got him.
So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. On to pinch run, Tim Tawa. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Gino
1-0.
Groover. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air to right. Sirota sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. We head back to the top of the lineup. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Alvin Guzman. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Got it. And that'll wrap this inning up. No runs. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Connor Kaiser.
Ball, that's outside. Hey!
Not even
2-1.
close there.
One.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Noah Davis. He can really bring the heat. Ace
Ball.
up for the 3rd time here. Watches
Ball
that
1,
one
no
miss.
strikes. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike.
1 ball,
2
2
outs,
strikes.
bases empty. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. Next to bat for the Drillers, Anthony Ace. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far.
Ball. Aye.
3 Ks already for him
I got
in
a
this
ball,
one,
one strike.
but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Close,
ball, two.
but called a ball. That's a pitch
got
that
2
could
balls,
have gone
1 strike.
either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for him down the line. Struck out swinging. Batter is gone for the 4th time tonight. Here's the second baseman, Jainer Fernandez. Ament is just 1 strike away. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Ace, some decent work in a shorter start. This start might not go on his personal highlight reel, but he did okay.